Hey guys, it's Cara. Today I'm going to lead you through a nice lunging sequence. So we're just going to get right into it. So to start, we're going to press back into downward facing dog. Lift the seat up and back behind you. Walk it out. Bend that right knee. Bend the left knee. Then bend both knees. Get the torso nice and low. Rotate the upper arms outwards. Then straighten the legs. Pull the heels back down behind you. Belly pulling in and really let that neck drop between the arms. Breathe here. And we're going to inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, dropping the back knee. Inhale, rise up. Clasp the thumbs together. Lift the chest up and back. Exhale and release. Step it forward, fold. Dropping the hands to the mat, or you can clasp the ankles. Pull the belly more deeply down. Inhale, rise up. Hook the thumbs. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift and step or jump back to your plank pose. Hold and lower down, taking the vinyasa, pushing through upward facing dog. And back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge, drop the back knee. Inhale, rise up, hook the thumbs. Lift the chest higher. Exhale, step it forward. Fold. Inhale, rise up. Hook those thumbs. Hands to prayer. Smoothing out the edges of the breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward, letting that neck round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it back, moving through plank. Take the vinyasa all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, that right leg up and back behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep equal weight in that left arm. Feeling the stretch all the way through that standing leg. And then we'll square the hips, hug it in, knee to nose. Exhale, kick it back, hug it in, knee to nose. Last time, kick it back, hug it in, knee to nose, drop it down, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, hook the thumbs. Exhale, frame the front foot with the hands, and we'll open it up into lizard, rolling onto the outer edge of that right foot. Bring the right hand into the thigh and press it away. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, we'll fold, bringing the forearms down onto a block. Extend the heart forward here if you want a little more stability. Tuck those back toes and reach the heart forward. Gaze down towards the mat, opening through that right hip. And then inhale, rise back up. Bring those fingers to pointing behind you, a little wrist stretch here. And then walk that right foot into the middle of the mat. Pull that leg back. Runner stretch, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Maybe the head touches the knee. Inhaling, pressing back, downward facing dog, moving through the vinyasa. Notice how that right leg feels compared to the left, and then roll over into our plank pose. Take chaturanga into your upward facing dog, and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back behind you, bend the knee, open the hip. Nice and strong through that right arm. Look under the left arm. Square the hips, hug it in, knee to nose. And kick it up and back. Hug it in, knee to nose. Last time, up and back. This time, curl in, knee to nose. Drop it down. Low lunge. Hooking the thumbs, letting the hips drop. And exhale, let it go. Taking lizard, roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. Bring the hand to the thigh, press it away. Tuck those back toes if you like. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down onto your block. The book works also. Reach and extend that heart forward here. Gaze just over the fingertips, releasing the inner groin. A few more breaths here. Inhale, rise up, block to the side, reverse the hands, fingers pointed behind you. Lengthen and look forward. And then walk that foot into the midline of the mat. Pull the leg back into the hip socket so those hips are square. Exhale, fold. Breathe nice and deep. Toes pointed up towards the ceiling. And we'll bring it back, downward facing dog. Building on our lunges. Inhale that right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step it through for high lunge this time. Inhale, rising up. Square those hips. Inhale, look up, nice soft shoulders. Nice strong and straight through that back leg. Clasp those hands or hook the thumbs. Look up. Hands into prayer, twist, elbow coming over the right leg. Legs active and strong, thighs pulling in to the midline of the body here. Hold. You want to deepen, drop that left hand to the floor. Reach that right arm high. And exhale. Step it forward, fold. Grabbing those ankles, pulling the belly over the thighs, hips reaching upwards. And then we'll clasp those hands back behind us and let the shoulders hang overhead. And just sway from side to side here, letting the shoulders move right and left, hips moving right and left also. Let those hands go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen, and then rise all the way up. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Smooth out the edges of the breath. Inhale, rise up. Dive forward, flat back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the vinyasa, step it back. Lower down, chaturanga. Into upward facing dog. All the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, we're going to step it through. High lunge, rise up, strong and straight through that back leg. Hips are square. Deep lunge here. See if you can deepen it. Hold. Hands to prayer. Elbow to the front knee and twist. Gaze to the left. Deepen. Drop the right arm to the mat. Maybe the left arm reaches high. And releasing. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step it through for warrior one. Adjusting the stance. Inhale, rise up. Back foot really grounded down into the floor. Arms high, hips square. Deepening the bend in the front knee. And holding. Let those shoulders soften. And then clasp the hands back behind you. We'll take humble warrior. Dropping the shoulder down to that front leg. Arms reaching up and overhead. Look behind you. And then inhale, rise back up. Open it up to warrior two. Back foot rotates to the short edge of the mat. Deep bend in that front knee. Tuck that back hip underneath you. Arms high. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. And we'll take half moon pose. So grab your block, left hand to the hip, hop that back foot forward, reach up, kick up through that back standing leg, rotate the chest towards the ceiling. Maybe the gaze comes high. And then letting it go, take standing split. Left leg reaches up and back behind you. Exhale, let it go. Bend each leg, walk it out, and we'll step back, downward facing dog. Move over to the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Ground down through that back foot. Inhale, rise up. Deep bend in that front knee. Hips are square. Back leg is straight and strong. Inhale, clasp those hands back behind you. Pull the arms back. Dropping the shoulder down to the leg. Looking back behind you. Shoulders reaching overhead. Inhale, rise back. Warrior one, we'll open it out, warrior two. Adjusting my stance. Taking that back foot a little wider. Bend into that front knee. Hips directly underneath the torso and tucking that back hip underneath me. Inhale, arms high. Looking out over that left hand. Inhale to reverse, keep that deep lunge. Exhale, elbow to knee. Right arm reaches overhead. Torso moves up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. And we'll prep for Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon, grabbing our block, hand to hip, hop onto that left foot, nice and strong through that standing leg. Kick up and back, up and back, up and back. Lift the right arm to the ceiling. Shoulders stacking, core engaged. Exhale, let it go and kick it up into standing split. Right leg reaches up and back, hips are working towards square if they're not already. And exhale, bring it down. We'll step into a wide-legged forward fold from here. Pulling up from the inner arches of the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Dive forward. Hands to the floor or to the heels. Pulling those hips up and back. Neck relaxed, jaw relaxed also. Feeling those hips lift towards the ceiling. And if your head is close to the ground, bend the elbows. See if you can get it to touching. And then we'll slowly walk those feet closer together. And we'll take eagle pose next. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Drop the right arm under the left. Pull the shoulders down. Sit down nice and low. Hips sinking back behind you. Inhale, lift up the right foot. Twist it around the left leg. Sit a little lower. Legs move towards the right. Arms to the left. So maybe they're lining up in one line. Arch the upper back like cobra. And rise up. Untangle. Left arm twisting under the right. Pull the arms down. Sit back nice and low. Ground down through the right foot. Lift up the left. Twist it up and over. Legs move to the left. Arms to the right. Sit back a little lower. Lengthen the spine upright. Arch the upper back. And exhale, release. We'll come into a squat. Malasana. The feet can be wide. And then you'll bring the elbows to the inner knees. If you want to take true Malasana, those feet are going to come to touching. It's definitely much more challenging. We'll work here. But for now, let's bring the feet wide. Elbows to knees. Lengthen the spine up to the ceiling. Drop the left arm down to the mat. Inhale, right arm high. And take the bind if it's in your practice. Drop that right arm back behind you. Maybe you grab it with the left hand. Look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Let the arms hang forward. Head hangs forward. Right arm sweeps out to the side. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the left. Drop the arm back behind you. Take the bind. And exhale, release. And then let the arms hang forward, completely round here. And come to seated. Let those legs stretch out in front of you. We'll take a wide-legged straddle here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Hands reaching ahead of you. We want to keep the low back as flat as possible. You might want to sit up on a blanket. And then exhale, fold forward, round the back. Keep those feet flexed for now. Breathe into the back, releasing through the inner groin. A few more breaths here, and then we'll slowly press back. And next, we'll come onto our back, hug the knees into the chest, and rock from side to side. Bring the left foot down onto the mat, the right ankle across for sleeping pigeon. Pick up the left foot, either grab behind the thigh or the calf. That knee is pushing away from the body here. The shoulders are flat on the mat. The foot is flexed to protect the knee. And then exhale, let that go. Hug that right knee into the chest for a moment. You can extend the left leg long. And then bring that right foot down to the mat. Left foot comes on top of the knee. Pick up the leg, grab the thigh or the calf. The top foot is flexed. The knee is working away from the body. Breathing into it here. And exhale, release. Hugging the left leg into the body this time. Extend through the right. We'll take happy baby. Feet reach up to the ceiling. Pull the legs down. Rock from side to side. And hug the knees back into the chest. Slowly roll over to the right. Extend, reach out through that left arm. And we'll gently press up to seated. Coming into Sukhasana, any cross-legged position. Hands into prayer. Breathe. Thank yourself for your practice. Namaste.